Alright boys, welcome back to another video, and today we're continuing with our Tournament of Power walkthrough. And yes, we're going to go have a wee look at my team here, just to see where we are at. And everyone super healthy, minus to go on, although he's still above half HP, so it's a good thing. Also, one more thing, everyone's at rank 10. Everyone's rank 10. So you know this is going to be a good one. It's going to be a banger of a last go at the Tournament of Power this season. So you know we're going to be going out with a bang, and let's get into the first fight, which is going to be our left against this simplistic enough movies team. So you know what, let's get her going. Okay, you're going to call me crazy for this here, but I'm going to go with this here. Only reason I'm just going to go for a full counter, although I don't have Healer Goku. I have a feeling this here team could do very well, considering I have 4 supers on the run. Possibly 5 at a point. But I got 4 supers, let's see how well this does. Again, it's more experimental, and also because I'm trying to color counter the team. Okay, so for the formation, again we're going to go on first. Then I'd suggest getting rid of the Cooler, the Broly Yardrat, Goten, and Goku at the end. Death Buff Goku's always at the end. Doesn't matter what you think, he's always at the end. So yeah, let's see how well this does. If not, I'll tell you a better formation if I completely fuck this up. Alright, so coming out of that fight, wow, everyone's super healthy. Then again, it wasn't easy on stage, so I guess pretty good. Avoided every super that could have possibly been made, and we have a lot more supers ready to go. So let's get into the next match. Alright, so for our next one, it's going to be to our right against this Universe 6-9 team. 2, I don't care, Rival Universe. Okay, so let's get ourselves into it. After I have a quick analysis, and it looks to be an exact same thing as what we had before. And you know what, I'm going to stick with this here. Because I feel like as if this could be easy enough to deal with semi-easily. Also because he's on 88%, so I'd say in about maybe the 3rd or 2nd turn, I can potentially get that thing to 100% and be able to hit somebody. Alright, so let's get into the formation. So let's see here, for the attack, since my blues are going first, I'm going to try and get rid of Rosie first. Then I'm going to get rid of Lavender, because then Kaioken would have transformed. Then I'm going to get rid of the Basil, Champa, Kakunsa, and then Bergamo. I'm going to go for Bergamo last because he does get buffs whenever you hit him. Also because if he manages to get a super for some reason, he might turn to an ultimate, and the less people on the furries, then the less damage it's going to take, but we're not going to make that happen. So yeah, let's get into the match, see how well we do. Alright, so coming out of that fight for a 15th win streak. Wow, near 3 million. Everyone's still healthy. Full kill? Hell, I think this Kaioken Goku's brilliant. So is the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. I feel like as if this could be a really good sub-family team now. If these are in the Z tier next season, most likely, well then 100% I'm going to use them. So for our next one, we're going to go to this 4/5 stage, but it's against some family. Although it doesn't seem too bad. But let's get into the formation. Okay, I'm going to go with this here team. There's a full color counter. Somewhat. Plus, I feel like as if we don't really need too much. Also, I just realized he only lost 5% HP. Nice. But yeah, I feel like this could be really good. Again, this second half is more experimental than anything else. Because I want to see how well we could do this. Let's get into it. Okay, so obviously, Goten, Gohan, Kaioken. Always go for them first. Then get rid of Saiyaman 1 and 2, Gohan, and then Hero Goku. If you have Region, well then, I suggest go for Gohan first, then Great Saiyaman 1 2. But if you don't, like me, go with this here order. This is probably the best order we can go with. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Oh, go 10. And go 10 took a good hit. But we did avoid all supers. So that's good. Although they did take a massive hit. Okay, so what I suggest is don't bring in this go 10, bring in the go on. I'm only realizing that now. Bring in the Gohan before instead of this Goten. Just because it is probably best for you. Okay, so anyways, on to our next fight. We have this easy enough stage. Although you could go up to here or here, but they're two Sun Family teams. We do not want that. So let's go for the easier fight. Now time for formation. This is very easy, so it is. Okay, I'm gonna go over this formation here. Because this Cao Can is going to get an ultimate, so he is. And I might as well give him the ultimate. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to take out the GT Goku. Then I suggest get rid of the Gohan. Even though it's 17. Even though none of my units are blast based, still might as well get them out. Then I suggest the Gohan, the Krillin, Rosie, and then Kakunza. This is the team formation I suggest. So let's see how well this does. And I'll tell you after. Okay, so coming out of that one. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Full kill. Nice. Again, we're gonna take it's gonna be a long time before Go 10 heals up. So either one, I could just like bring in the Kaioken and just use him for the rest of the thing. Or keep Go 10 in. I don't know, I'll see what I feel of. But anyways, our next fight is right above us against an LOE team. With Revival Frieza. Ah boy. Again, I can't really do too much to avoid like any debuffs because Revival Frieza does the entire board. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one considering it's some family that I have. And most of them are Saiyans. It's going to be a doozy, but let's see if we can do this good enough. So, you know, like I said, I was going to bring out Go 10. I feel like as if I should just keep him in. I'm going to keep him in. Only reason because LOE, as I said before, against Sun Family and or Saiyans, they absolutely excel in. Whereas my team only has half Saiyans and half hybrid, meaning that it's a better formation in my opinion. Oh, wow, I just realized he healed up what he had before. Alright, decent enough. Let's get into the fight. Okay, so since all of my units are strike based, I'm going to get rid of this Frieza first. We're going to need to get rid of the Frieza first. Then we're going to get rid of this Frieza who can inflict cannot attack for a turn. I think it's on the first turn or the second turn. So if I get rid of him first, then I should be able to easily get rid of him. Then we're going to get rid of this Endurance Frieza. Then I'm going to get rid of the Chilled, the Cooler, and then Revival Frieza at the end. Only reason being, if we need a rush, and we already have the Revival popped, be easy enough to deal with. So yeah, let's see how well we do this here. Again, any changes to the formation that I need to make, I'll let you know right after the match. So don't do it until I say it's a good go. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so coming out of that one, how well did we do? Oh wow. We did super me. Wow. I'm honestly shocked. Kind of. The reason being is because Goten healed. I think the Gohan as well. They all healed. This is meant to be LOE. Okay, so apparently this is a fucking easy fight if you have some family. Alright then. So yeah, go with that formation, 100% recommended. So yeah, pretty good, full kill and everything. Let's get into the next fight. And that one is right above us, which is a movies team. We've dealt with this before, of our previous one, and I was like, oh wait, let me go scroll down here. And I was like, nope, not that. Ah yeah, this one. We already faced this one, already won it pretty easily. So yeah, let's get straight into the formation. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we run with. I decided to take the Go 10 off as we experiment, see how well this team does. Also, yeah, I'm not fully taking advantage of Great Saiyan 1-2's unique, but we'll digress because I want to try and take advantage as many tiles as I possibly could. So yeah, that's my reason. Let's get into it. Actually, now I have a think about it. Let me do this here. Because he's given still 2 buffs. So yeah, pretty good. Let's get into it. Okay, so for the attack formation, the way we did it before was Bojack and Bojack. Get rid of those 2 immediately. Then get rid of Broly. Then Great Saiyaman 1-2, Vegeta, and then Healer Goku. This is the way we did before with regards to the Bojacks. And I said that was brilliant. But as you've seen before, they were only 2 stars. So this could turn out in a different direction. Hopefully not. Hopefully we could be able to easily kill him. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Alright, so coming out of that one, everyone's super healthy. Do that way, as I told you, the red and then the purple, best combination. Don't do the purple and red, do the red and purple. Works every time, because your blues are going to be always attacking before your yellows. So that's why. Because we got the full kill, we voided his super attack just barely. Which means we avoided the red Bojack's awakening card. So yeah, pretty nice. Let's get into the next fight with at least 3 supers on the way. Alright, so for our next one, we can either go to our left, which is Sun Family, or to our right, which is easy enough. You know your boy's going to take easy enough for the 20th win streak bonus. Or if you're really daring, you can go this here, because the only reason why I'm suggesting it because of the fact there's no Goten. There's debuff 18, but there's no Goten. That's what I'm saying. You can go this one if you want to. Or if you're really struggling, go this here. And now that I think about it, I'm going to go with the Sun Family time. Because my units are super healthy, so I'm not really struggling too much. But if you're going to go with this here, then I suggest go with this here, the black, then Super Saiyan 3, then Vegito, and then this Namagoku. If you were going to use this fight, that's what I would go with. Only reason being is because the last time I did it, which was I think last season with Regen, Bootanks took a hit and a half. Because I think I did the weird SZ52 thing. That's the only reason I'm suggesting. If you're going to go with this here fight, go with this here formation. So, let's get into this Sun Family fight with the formation. You know what, I'm going to go with this fight. I'm going to go with this formation because we're already color countering the other team. So, I might as well go with this here. Already color countering the full team. Great Saiyaman 1-2 is just there to give some extra buffs. That's the only reason. So let's get into the fight. So formation, obviously Kaioken, then the Gohan. Since we don't have the other Gohan, the Goten deal with, go immediately for healer 18. Immediately. Go with a debuffer immediately. Because we don't have regen, we don't need to worry about the Gohan, as I already said before. So yeah, get rid of him immediately. Then I suggest the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Then the Goten, then let's go on. Again, although we have a green, one singular green, we have 2 yellows. One of which is super high in key research speed. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Now for our 20th win streak bonus, we got ourselves 4 million. Which is nothing that we've ever had before. We've never had 4 million. And we avoided all super attacks. This second half is going insane. This second half is insane. Although minus that one fight, but that was on me. But this second half is going insane. It's insane. I just realized Kaioken took a hit. But I don't care. Let's get into the next fight. So for the next one, obviously the 5-fist stage. Because I'm not some peasant going to go for 3 fists. Unless you really are struggling. Well, I suggest, yeah, go for the 3 fists. Not that one, this one. Because you can go to this 4-fist stage, which is super easy enough. Which is what I'm going to be going to next. This is why I'm suggesting you can go with this one. Oh, I almost clicked move space. Oh yeah, let's go with this easy enough stage. Again, if you're super struggling, go with that 3-fist stage. If you're somewhat struggling, go with the stage I'm going to. Or if you're like me, go with this stage. Just go with this stage unless you're super struggling. That's all I'm saying. Let's get into our formation. I'm going to stick with this formation Although there is a green on the other team, it doesn't really matter too much. In all honesty, it doesn't really matter. That's the only reason why I'm saying go with this team. But if you want to put the Goten in just to get a full color counter, then I suggest taking out maybe the Kaioken. Take him out if you really want to bring this Goten. That's all I'm saying. Really want to bring the Goten? Take out Kaioken. Because these two are going to be going insane anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. For this one, we're going to go with support 21, then the baby Vegeta. Get rid of those two immediately because baby Vegeta is a healer and a decent enough support, I believe. And 21 is just mental support. That's why. Then get rid of the Chi-Chi, then 21, then Boo, then Sin. Essentially what I showed you for the previous 25th stage, 20th win streak bonus stage. So yeah, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, super easy. Gohan is absolutely going mental with the heals. He's going mental. Mental, I'm telling you, mental. Full kill, nearly 2 million. Nice, let's get into the next one. And that is going to be, as I said before, this 4th stage, which is super easy. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we're running with. I've taken out the Kaioken because there's only one purple, but key restore speed is the literal shittiest. It's the shittiest key restore speed. I think the green Mai has more key restore speed than her. Actually, now that I think about it, let me actually double check that. Alright, no, never mind, okay, never mind. Right, fair enough. Fair. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, so completely disregard my statement before. And yeah, let's get into it. Right, so for this one, I'm going to get rid of the support, the Mai. Then the green 21. Because just mental support. And I can actually wait, now think about it. Get rid of her, then support 21, then Mai. Because she flashbangs on the first one. She flashes on the first one, and then Mai flashes on the second turn, I believe, and then obviously mental support. Then get rid of her, then Ribrianne and 18. 18 has super low key restore speed. Only reason why I'm saying that. So yeah, let's get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, how well do we do? Nicely. Although Goku and Goten did take a wee bit of a hit, I just realized that, oh my god, that's the first time I've ever got that. Wow. Full kill. Easy enough fight. Let's get into the next one with 2 supers on the way. So for our last 3, we're just going to go ahead straight up. And for this one, it's the most easiest stage you can possibly do. The most easiest stage you possibly do. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to run this team. For the last, I'm just going to go all out. I'm going to go ball out all the way with Kaioken the Great Saiyaman, because I'm really trying to showcase semi-ly how well these two can work on the Sun Family team. So yeah, let's get into the fight. Obviously Gohan, then the Whis. Actually, no, not the Whis, then the Beerus, the Piccolo, Bulma, Whis, and then Shambat. This is the formation you should be going with. So yeah, let's get into the match. And coming out of that fight, Goku's taking a wee bit of a hit, but that's alright. It's alright. We're going all out. Doesn't matter. Easy 2 million points. Let's get into it. Full kill and everything. Also, the only reason why I didn't say to go for the one to the left, I mean, you could if you want to, because we've already did it, as I shown you whenever I was doing the other movies team. You could have went for this one, but again, this one piss easy, super easy, the easiest one, the easiest fight ever in TOP. There's no point in going for that one, unless you really want to. Well then, yeah, I can go ahead. Alright, so for this one, we can either go to this one or this one. I mean, it doesn't matter really. They're both somewhat same difficulty, but I'm gonna go with the one ahead of us because I feel like it. Also because there's only 3 different colours compared to this one, where it has the entire colour wheel. So yeah, let's get into it. You know, that could work. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so for this one, gonna go with the Frieza. Then I'd suggest getting rid of the Gogeta. Then the Broly. And then get rid of this Frieza, this Vegeta, and this Broly. Because I feel like it. Also because it somewhat works around my team. In a way. Because the blue is going to be attacking first. So trying to get rid of the Frieza, if he can't attack, is going to be phenomenal. And then it'll be the yellows. Although then it'll be my Goten, which is yellow. But I don't have him here for like any purples, just have him there because super attack. But yeah, let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, Healer Kogu's taking a hit. But we don't care. We're going all balls deep into it. Full kill and everything. Pretty good. And now for our final one. It was just the easiest one here. The second easiest fight on the stage in all honesty. Also forgot for this here, I suggest going for, if you are going to bring in Goten, then get rid of VB first. Vegeta Blue first. Then get rid of the green unit. Then the purple, another green, Gogeta, and Trunks. Trunks is super tanky, so you can just leave him for the end. That's the way I would run it. Which is this. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, let's get into it. For our next fight, which is this one. Again, super easy. Let's get into the fight. And now for this one, this is the formation. Our final formation of the board. Let's just hope everyone can live. It's super easy, so you should be all good. Let's get into it. For this one, it's going to be Boo, then the Videl, then him, then Gohan and Vegeta. This is the formation you're going to be running with. So, let's just hope that I can either 1, get the ultimate on a blue, or 2, use it on Videl because I don't want to use it on purple. And for our 25th win streak bonus, we got 5.154 million, 300cc in the bag, avoided all the super attacks. Oh no, he did take a hit. We don't care. We all went balls deep. Absolute mental, lads. Let's get into it. Where do we end up at the leaderboard is the biggest question. Alright, come on, show me my score. 46.4 million. That is nice. Okay, let's see whereabouts we end up. Because I'm very, very curious where we end up this season, considering I have everyone friendship rank 10 at the second half. Didn't have in the first half, but the second half, yes. First place is 46.9. Holy Jesus. Where do we end up then? Where the fuck do we end up? 46.4. We can't be that far behind. 433. No, 100% take it. 100% take it. 100% take it. Let's get it on, boys. Top 1k. We should be able to either 1, secure the top 1k, or 2, go within the very, very low 1ks, I'd say, over the next couple of days. That's whereabouts I'd say we would be, but I can't guarantee it. But it should be. But yeah, other than that, hope you did enjoy. Smash like, tell me whereabouts you ended up in the comments below. Did you find this useful? Let me know. If there's any teams you want me to run, I'll see what I can do about it. But other than that, I shall see you all in the next video.